I figured I'd get on here and make another video. Why not? You know, I was thinking about something, and I've seen a lot of people on television, or I should say YouTube, speculating on things. It's always the doom and gloom and such. And the stuff that's happening to us in the world right now, I don't believe it's like doom and gloom. It's it's a necessary to get to the end result. And the end result is Jesus coming back and setting everything right. And yes, there'll be some pain involved. Things will get turned upside down. And that's the reason I figured I'd get back on here. I'd kind of like to know your perspective on this. Seriously, I want to know. I'd like you to write, in the comments and stuff. One of these days, I don't know how to go, quote, live. I mean, I'm going to have to figure it out. But it's one of those things where I'd like to do that. And that way, it can interact like right now, like in like real time instead of after the fact. But that being said, I'd like to get your comments and perspective on how long do you think we have here? How long do you think the financial system's going to really hold up? Or do you think the financial system's secondary? Do you actually think we're going to, I mean, we're already in a quote war, but do you think it's going to escalate and end up here on our shore, in our country? This is the kind of stuff that I'd like to know what you think. I mean, I think there's two things you can be pretty sure of. AI is not going away. Artificial intelligence, in my world, AI means artificial insemination with cattle and stuff, but So when I say AI, artificial intelligence. So what I'm getting at is that's coming. Okay? We're not getting away from it. It's coming and it's going to just steamroll you. The other thing that's coming is digital currency. Not stopping it. You're not stopping the digital currency, and you're not stopping AI. They're coming regardless. But how? How are they going to implement it? How are they going to do this without a big, huge uproar? I mean, I myself, personally, there's a couple scenarios. I want to hear yours. And don't be afraid. I mean, I don't want people criticizing other people because they have an idea or a thought. Everybody's ideas and thoughts are welcome. Because what I think is one or two things. They're going to claim a virus went through from our enemies. Whoever they may be, China, Russia, North Korea, whoever. Our enemies sent a virus through the financial system and wiped it out. But then you're going to still have people that are mobile, still have access to things. So you could go that route. Might be a little trickier. Or same basic thing, except it wiped down and took out the power grid. Now all of a sudden you're sitting there in Stone Age. Pretty much. Gives them all the time they need to get what they have to in place. Without any interruptions from you or anyone else. And then when they roll it out, you won't even recognize it. And when they roll it out, you'll be so glad to take it because of the pain you suffered with no electricity, with no gas, no fuel, no grocery stores, no job. You'll be so glad to take it. One or the other. But I want to hear your thoughts on it. And kind of a timeline. It is going to happen sooner or later. I mean, if they keep a war going, they could probably keep this going for a while. Maybe a couple, 2, 3 years, easy. Maybe not. Hard to say. It depends on the dominoes. Whose dominoes fold first? Whose fall and start taking other things out as they tumble? Don't know. China? Us? Russia? I mean, Germany? I mean, whose economy, whose dominoes will start affecting others in a mass amount? It's just food for thought, that's all. And like I said before, I appreciate your comments. Kind of gives me, lets me know what you're thinking, and I like that. That's good. And when you're hitting the like button and things like that, it lets me know the same thing. Am I going in the right direction? Is this what you want to hear, or not? I mean, I myself, I believe your personal relationship with Christ, there's nothing more important in the world. That comes first and foremost. Everything else is secondary. Because if you have a personal relationship with Christ, you're going to try to do the right thing. You're not always going to do the right thing. We're all hypocrites at some point in time in our life. We're all that way. But that's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how wisdom comes. So hopefully, I'll keep this short, and hopefully, all you are well, and God's blessed you, keeping you and your loved ones safe. So y'all take care.